Good morning, Lightning Leaders, and happy Monday. It is a beautiful sunny day. I hope it stays like this all day. Sunny days always make me happier. Couple updates on this Monday morning, or I should say reminders at this point. Remember, this week's going to be just like last week, so two Scholastic articles or activities are going to show up on Google Classroom with questions to answer with them. One will come out this morning, and one will come out Wednesday morning. On top of that, you need to make sure that you are also doing 4 complete Zern lessons. So not 4 activities, because each lesson has like 4 things inside of it. 4 complete lessons. So if you're confused on what that looks like, check out the video I made on Zern about Zern on YouTube. If you're still concerned about what that looks like, or confused about what that looks like, just shoot me a message and I will explain it to the best I can. Remember, Zern and IXL are two completely different things. They are not related. They do not talk to each other. They do not connect. Zern is set to be our lessons. IXL is set to be our practice. There's actually posting a video this morning about IXL, explaining a little bit more of how to use it, how to navigate it, a nice refresher for the students, a nice tutorial for the parents. IXL is really if IXL is really supposed to be as independent as possible. So if you're doing something in IXL that you are really struggling with, it probably shouldn't be something you should be doing. IXL is something that is something that we're using to continue practicing the things that we already know, because there is it's proven that if you don't use it, you lose it. So we want to make sure that we're continuing to use those skills so we don't lose the skills we already have. It's not meant to be something to do that you can't do on your own. Zern, on the other hand, is supposed to be tough, because it's going to get to the point where it's stuff you haven't learned yet, and that's the point. That's what Zern is for. And Zern will not move you forward until you have learned it. Just like in the classroom, you don't know it, but we design our lessons to be exactly what you need it to be, depending on what teacher you're with. So you don't move forward until you're ready to move forward. And that's what Zern is doing. Zern will keep you on a certain lesson until you personally are ready to move on. And some people, that takes more than one time, and that's okay. Nobody learns at the same speed, and that's okay. I believe that's all I have. Make sure you're still going on Word, like at least 3 times a week. LitPro if you can. I am also okay if you're doing some independent reading. Try to get on LitPro, see if there's a Think More associated to the book you're reading, so that way I can still have somewhat of an idea of what you're reading. But I think that's all of my updates for this morning. So my question for you this morning is, what is your favorite way to relax? Now, I'm sure you might have something different in mind. When we were still going to school, you come home from a long day at school and you look for something to unwind. But now we're at home all day. But they're still looking for something to do after you've done all your school work. So what is something you like to do to relax? I really don't have one go-to. I guess my number one go-to would be, I just like to sit down and watch a couple of videos on YouTube before I move on to my next thing. Sometimes I like to sit down and read for a little bit, just disconnect, distract my mind from everything that's going on, and just enjoy, live in the moment of what I'm doing. So what are some things you like to do to relax? Let me know in the comments below or in some other communication form, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday.